Oh, this is my second time going live. I have no idea what I'm doing, so just bear with me because I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm going live on my phone. I didn't tell anybody I was going live, so we'll see how many people actually show up tonight. But what I am going to do is this is going to actually play, I think, the next day. So I'm doing the Leota sale. So if you guys know, I have a client called Leota, Leota, in New York, and she has multiple dresses. So she just cleared out her entire inventory and gave them to me. This is a Leota dress as well. And the one that I did for the Memorial Day review, if you look at my, I think it's like the video before the last one, so second to last video. I'm also wearing a Leota dress, also a size small. This is also a size small, but I make it work. I'm a double XL. So just so you know, some of these are oversized, but I will let you know what size I think it will fit. So normally her dresses are like $138, let's say $116 to $160 each. You can go on her website, check it out. She gave them to me to just get rid of them. And then every season, if I do a good job, she's going to give me more and tell her fashion friends about me. So we can do this on an ongoing basis, right? So I'm selling them for $30 each on eBay. The link to the eBay box is below. But for you guys, only if you're subscribed, it's a subscriber special. I'm doing 2 for $30. Now you do have to pay the shipping. Shipping is $10 for 2 items. Up to 6 is $18. So you guys decide what it is that you want to, pick up. Let me know, email me, or you can say it right now. Let me actually log on in the chat and I'll put it on the side for you. And then we can go over payment at the end. It's usually like Zelle, Cash App, stuff like that. So right now, let me actually go to my page so I could see your comments. This is my second time going live, so bear with me. I'm going to show you all the dresses. You guys can ask me questions. We could do like a Q&A as well. And basically it's 2 for 1 only for my subscribers. So you must be subscribed to get the 2 for 1 deal. Normally the dresses I'm selling are $30 that I'm selling. They're normally $130 to $160 online. You can check out Leota, Leota, New York. You go look for her online. You'll see how much her dresses are. They're pretty pricey. So I'm selling them for $30, but for my subscribers, I'm selling them 2 for $30. So $15 each, and then you just have to pay the shipping. $10 for up to 2 pieces, and then up to 6 pieces is $18 for the shipping. So I'm just going to show you guys the dresses. I'll type them up later on, put them in the description box. If there's anything you want, just say it in the chat, or you can email me, and I'll put all that information right now into the description box. Hello, my honey bunnies, my cutie patooties, my babies. How's everybody doing today? You're good? You guys, oh, this is also a Leota dress, so let me just show you.
It's just like a really chic
sorry.
jacket.
I had to open up my other one to copy the information that I'm going to put in this one. Command C. And we're going to go back to this live. And then we're going to edit. And I'm going to put all the information in the description box right now. So if you refresh the page, you're actually going to see all the information. But wait, I'm doing it right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys all the items. You can Q&A, talk to me right now if you'd like. Let me just very quickly add this. Command V. And then we'll start. So how are you guys doing today? Welcome. Hi, everybody. Got 3 people so far. If you have any questions, feel free to ask it. Okay, so I'm going to be doing these every Wednesday until we get rid of most of the inventory, and then I'll just post the rest on eBay. So as a subscriber, you get 2 items for $30 as opposed to $30 each. So it's like buy one, get one free. So we're going to go over that right now. And let me just delete this stuff. I'm saving it so you guys have the information in the description box if you want to refresh the page. All right, let's get the mannequin. So, hey Chick Benet, how are you? Okay. So, this is also a Leota dress. This is also a size small, but I've made it stretch. And this is, I would actually wear this out, like if I'm going out to like drinks with friends and stuff like that. I'm gonna move this back so you guys can actually see everything. So this is the first dress. It's a black with black velvet polka dots. It's a size small. It is fit and flare. This is true to a small, so you can't get away with stretching it and wearing anything else. Okay, I'm going to bring it up close again. All of these are brand new samples, you guys. So they were just sitting on mannequins in a showroom so that people can order them in bulk. And then, if you know what? Sorry, give me a second. Where's my phone? I wanted to tell you guys something that was on my phone. Give me 1 second, sorry. That's what it was. So basically, I do giveaways every 25 subscribers. And so the next giveaway, that's what I wanted to see what it was. The next giveaway that we're doing at 975 subscribers is going to be the Tom Ford dupe sunglasses. They're super cute. If you look at my last giveaway video, you'll see all the items that I'm giving away. So if you're interested, be a subscriber. Let me know what you want and you'll be in for the giveaways. So today we're doing 2-for-1 dresses, 2 for $30. Normally these dresses are like $115 to $160 each. These are the samples, the ones that they use to sell them in the showroom. And yeah, get excited. So as I do this, I'm also going to, oh no, looks like that. Quickly take pictures to list them on eBay. Not for all of them, but just for the ones that I want to list on eBay, that I feel eBay customers are gonna like. So, you guys have any questions for me? Any Q&As? My name is Mayra. I have a channel called Give Me the Look. And on my channel, I do a lot of unboxings. But I also talk about all kinds of stuff. Life right now, oh, I'm having a huge dilemma with my vehicle. So if you guys know, I was in a car accident. And somebody opened their door without looking and ruined my car. And I've literally spent over $600 going to all of these different car dealerships trying to find a car. But I don't like any of them, and there's always something wrong with them. And then they're like, oh, we're going to fix it. And I'm like, yeah, but, I mean, yeah, it's a used car, but I don't want to have it. This is cute. This would fit up to a large. So if you're a large, this would fit you, even though it says small. Yeah, it would fit the arms. It would fit the body. It'd be flowy still. This is kind of really cute. So I'm going to lower the camera so you guys can see the dresses because I feel like that's the most important part. Maybe a little higher. So basically my channel is about giving you a look. I'm more into quiet luxury than anything. So I'm a few trendy items. The dress that I'm wearing right now, I'm only wearing because it's a Leota dress. Just to show you, this is also a small, but it fit me because it's meant to be over. Oh, take a picture of this. It's meant to be oversized. This I like. How would I style this? I think this is super cute for brunches. This is also good for maternity. Like if you're a maternity mom and you're looking for something cute, this will stretch to cover the baby belly. So if you know somebody and you're trying to find them something for maternity, this is actually a really good option. I personally like dresses like this just to wear because I like dresses like this. It's cute, right? I like the puff sleeves on the side. I'll bring it closer. And then it also has like the ribbing. This ties in the back. It still has the tag on it. So this one is new with tags. And we're doing 2 for $30 today. So just to show you. It still has the tag on it. So look at the sleeves. It's kind of like a puffy sleeve. And then it has like this little, I love this detail on the bottom. It just reminds me of like, I don't know, the movie Labyrinth. And again, this one could be worn as is, just as like a loose dress. If you have like an Hermes belt or some kind of really nice belt, you can belt it. Or if you're pregnant, this is really good for maternity as well. You can get away with wearing that as a maternity dress. So I really like this one. It is a size small, but I believe it will fit up to a large because it's so loose and oversized. Tell me what you guys think of these items. Do you like them? Do you not like them? This is called Tabitha dress. She has a lot of these in different colors. She has them in pink, in this color, and like a different blue. She has all kinds of stuff, skirts, tops. And this one would fit a small because it's more of like a fitted dress. It's not, it could kind of fit a medium, but it would be stretching a lot. I love her material because it's just so forgiving. Like, it just looks good on everybody. And she's been around for 12 years making dresses online, and she does a lot of mommy and me dresses. So it'll be like dresses that you could buy for you and your daughter, and they match. So it'll be like the corresponding mommy and daughter dress. I so love them. I can't wait to have kids. So I was dating someone and I was willing not to have kids, but I don't have to think about that anymore. So if you guys have anyone in New York that you think I would be good with and you want to set us up on a blind date, by all means, hook it up, sweetheart. Hook it up. All right, so this is, hold on. It's because it's like that velvet. It's like velvet on the mannequin. So this is more, to me, like a 1950s dress because it goes to like mid-calf. And it's that fit and flare kind of dress. I love these dresses. These are great for like work, brunches, lunches, all kinds of fun stuff that you could do on a date. You can wear this to a baby shower, especially if it's a boy. You can wear this to backyard barbecues, backyard garden parties. You can wear this to tea, if you tea. Definitely lunches, brunches, all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, and it has the tag on the back. But this is the sample tag. So this is what I was telling you. Because it's a sample item, it has her tag, but then she writes stuff on the back like it's a circle dress, cap sleeve, navy, luxe, $78 for the kid, and then $168 for the adult. So this was one of those matching dresses. So this dress is $168, and you're getting it for 2 for $30 because you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, then it's $30. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to. I'm not going to force you. It's a horrible thing to do to somebody. But you do have the option of subscribing and getting the discount. And hopefully you stay a subscriber. We are doing giveaways every 25 subscribers until we get to 1,000, so 2 more. And then every 50 subscribers until we get to 2,500. So we're going to have lots of goodies. And if you want to go back and look at my giveaway videos, you can see that stuff. So these dresses are 2 for $30. I'm just going to start running through them. I'll take the pictures later. I love this one. Isn't that pretty? So it's like, I'm going to put it on the mannequin, but it looks like this. And then it kind of like ombres into another beautiful flower pattern. Again, it has the tags. Let me just show you that part. And again, these are 2 for $30 today, only for my subscribers. I picked out the ones that I think you guys would like. The ones that I would style my clients with, depending on what it is they have going on in their life. I do offer virtual styling services. The information is in the description box in case you did want to look it up. And I also do professional organizing. I also do virtual organizing. So if you guys are in need of that, I'm in the New York tri-state area. Look at how pretty that is. This looks good with everything. Baby showers, birthday, brunches, work. Just such a pretty dress. Look at that. And it's like this crepe kind of material. This one. The other ones were more of like that Diane von Furstenberg stretchy material. Hey. So Chick Benet is the only one leaving comments. If you guys want, please ask questions. Anything you guys want to know. And then there's this one, which I think a lot of people are really into animal prints. Let me just get close so you guys can see the print. It has like a blue animal print to it. This is stretchy, so this probably could fit a medium. It's going to fit fitted. I would stick to a small with this one. You could stretch it out to a medium, but is it forward or backward? I feel like I put this on backwards. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Sorry, guys. This one doesn't have a tag. It is still a sample because it comes from the same place. This one just doesn't have a tag on the inside. So if you did pick this one because you like it, just know that it doesn't have a tag at all on the inside or the outside. All of these are still new samples, which means that they were just on mannequins in a showroom, so that people can buy the items for the season. And then when they're done, they just package it all up and send it to me to sell it on eBay. But I'm offering it to you guys today, 2 for 1 or 2 for 30. Looks like that. So it's more of like a scoop neck. And it's also mid-calf. I think this actually goes a little bit lower than the calf if you're small. It's really pretty. I'm a giant. I'm 6 feet tall. So if you guys like these, let me know. You can email me or you can put it in the comment section. But nobody's leaving comments. Does anybody have questions? So the dresses are 2 for 30. Just tell me what you want. And the shipping is $10 for up to 2 items. This one again is more of like a Tabitha, like that Tabitha dress. It's a thicker material, but it's still super stretchy. It gives a lot of stretch. And I just want to show you the geometric pattern before we get... Please excuse the guy upstairs. He plays the guitar like he swears he knows how. He's getting better though, I can say that for sure. But it's, you know, if you live underneath someone who's learning to play the guitar, it really is not the most ideal situation. But hopefully they leave. Okay, so this is definitely longer on the mid-calf, a little lower than the calf kind of dress. Another fit and flare dress. And I'll get into different styles in a minute. But I just want to show it to you guys. Anybody have any questions for me? Bueller? Anybody? This one's a little different. It matches the one that I'm wearing, but it's a skirt. This is also a size small. I believe a medium could wear this because it does stretch. And you can actually wear this as a top if you'd like. So you can wear this as a top. Like that. Like as a sleeveless top or as a dress for some of you if you're very petite. So you can pull this off as a dress, sleeveless dress, or you can bring it down to be a long skirt. So it's like a 2 for 1. So it looks like the numbers are dwindling down. I think what I'm going to do, because I don't want to waste your time or my time, is, since nobody has any questions, is probably what I'll do is I'll make these videos in advance of just the dresses on the mannequin so you guys can see it. And then I'll let you guys email me and decide what it is that you guys want. And we can take it from there. Or I'll just list everything on eBay and then you guys can just go on eBay, but I won't be able to give you that 2 for 1. So the 2 for 1 only works if we do the live sale. So let me know what you guys think going forward. I'm going to end this short because I don't want it to be like a super long video. What are we up to now? Maybe like 20, 30 minutes? That was a sneak peek, I guess you could say, to some of the items that we have. I'm just going to quickly show you without showing you on the mannequin. This is one of those Tabitha dresses. Same Tabitha dress where it's scoop neck on the front. Oh, sorry, it's scoop neck like this on the front, or boat neck. And then it's open on the back a little bit. But not too low. This is the Tabitha. It's another one of those fit and flare short sleeve dresses. Very Donna Reed. And then we have this pattern, which a lot of people seem to like. And this is more of like just those comfy boho. Are these shorts? Yeah, they're shorts. So it's a romper. So it's a short sleeve romper in a size small. So if you're into stuff like that, you can go ahead and email me about that. Then we have this one, which is a green skirt, because I know there's a lot of people that are really into green. And it looks like that. So I guess you wear it like this, and then it has little slits on the side. This is also small, but this would fit a medium. This one would fit, it fits me. It would fit up to, I think, a large. This is a beach cover-up. And this is really, really big and loose. And this is for people who really like that, like they want to cover up, you know, and they don't want to get burned, because I feel like this is going to actually protect you from the sun. I'm 6 feet tall, and it goes all the way down to my ankles. So it's pretty good with that. Hey, domestic mama. The romper was cute, right? This is another beach cover-up, or it's like more of like a punk rock. Can you see it? Like a punk rock shirt. Actually, I'm going to put this on the mannequin so you guys get an idea. There's no tags on this one. It's because you don't want to ruin it. Because it's like so like Madonna's 1980s. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like super cool. And I'm doing 2 for $30 today, just for my subscribers. I mean, not today, but I mean like as if you contact me after you watch this video, I'll let you know what's available, what's not available. So right now I'm just running through this stuff, and then you have to pay the shipping. I love this top. If this fit me, I would have kept it in a heartbeat. Then there's this one, which is like a really interesting pattern. This fits like the dress that I'm wearing, but it says red, white, and blue pattern, which is good for like the 4th of July, Memorial Day, or if you just like, this is the same exact dress that I'm wearing without the, oh, it has a belt too. The dress that I'm wearing is also a size small, believe it or not, and I'm a double XL, and it fits me. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So yeah, I'm doing a subscriber only special 2 for 1, so 2 for $30. You get to see all of them. You pick what you want. I'm going to type everything in later on, and then I will let you guys know what's sold in the description box. But you can email me. It's basically the same dress that I'm wearing, like the same style, only in red, white, and blue, and this is also a size small, I believe. This one, yes. They all say small, you guys, but the one that I'm wearing is a small. It's supposed to be loose like this, but I stretched it out and I'm wearing it. So just so you know, some of the dresses are forgiving. This is a small, and I squeezed myself into it. I didn't really squeeze into it because it's really loose on me. Same style of dress again, but in the red. So this was like one of the seasons, I think, that this style was like really in. And I like this as like, this would be like a really cute date dress. This is also baby shower, brunches, lunches, work, date night. This works for everything, honestly. This particular one in red. And this is long, so I believe this is going to go to your ankles. This is a longer one. So I feel like this is going close to the ankle. And obviously you would tie everything in the back and around. But this one's really pretty. And I think this would look super cute if you want to make it casual with like an open sweater or like a cropped denim jacket, a blazer. You can kind of switch up the look of the outfit just by adding a few accessories. An Hermes scarf. You could do so many things with the Hermes scarf. This one is like a ribbed material. Very lightweight. There's a pocket in the front. No. And then it has this button detail on the side, on each side, just so you know. In case you like that, you can button it all the way down. Or you could leave it open, which is how she designed it, so that this part will show. Hey, you guys. Hey, Sissy Esther, how are you? Hi, RW. Yeah, so we're doing a special for you guys, 2 for $30. These dresses are normally $160 something each. And I'm selling them for $30 on eBay, but for you guys, only if you're subscribed, it's the subscriber special. It's 2 for $30. And then the shipping is $10 for up to 2 items. So you just add that. Or if you get up to 6 items, then it's $18 for the shipping. And I just want to show the dresses so people can email me and tell me what they want. And then I'm gonna write everything down in the description box after the video. Oh, this is really nice. This is a maxi. This is really pretty. It's a small. This is so pretty. My gosh, I wish you gave me a whole bunch of 1X ones. I really want it. Do you guys have any questions for me? This can also be a Q&A. I mean, I'm just going to be putting dresses on the mannequin right now. Just for this. So this is a short sleeve kind of like. And some of these do have belts. If not, just cut off the side. The belts are here. So you can belt them. If they have the little belt loops, there's usually a belt. And I just don't have them because I took all the belts off and I put them on the side because they were all on the bottom of the bag. And I just didn't have time to like pair them up. But this one does come with a belt, I know that. This is more of like a casual date night, lunch, brunch, hanging out, work dress, day to night. I feel like you could dance in this too. Mid calf, really pretty. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. High neck in the back. And this is the pattern again. I like this one a lot. I like a lot of these. Can't see the top of the dress? All right. So what questions do you guys have for me now that you got me? Now that I'm here, what do you got for me? What do you want? What do you need? Tell me. Tell me. What are your dreams? What are your desires? Oh, is there a skirt too? Is it a set? Oh no, one's a dress and one's a top. I thought there was a skirt to that. So this is the dress. This is a true small because it's a little bit fitted. It's not as stretchy as the other ones. It's got little pockets on the side. This is great for like just hanging out. This would look really cute with like a biker jacket. That's how I see it. If you want to make it a little edgy, add a little biker jacket, a little black leather jacket. And then like some combat boots. I like stuff like that. So it looks like this on the body. It's very pretty, right? You have your little pockets to put your phone in or whatever. This goes up to, I would say, a little bit past the knees, mid-calf, low here. So remember, you have to have the right bra. But it's thick straps. So if you're one of those people that you need the thicker strap, that the spaghetti straps don't work for you, this one's really nice. No questions at all? Nobody? Nothing? So let me tell you my dilemma with the car. Why not, right? So ever since I got in the car accident, I've been looking for a car, right? This is that like super mesh, like not meshy, but like that soft, stretchy material. This is what the pattern looks like. This one's a medium. We got our first medium, people, which means it'll probably fit a large. And so I spent like $600 in taxis going to all of these car dealerships. And they all say they have the car I want. And then when I get there, it's not there. Then they try to convince me to finance. And I don't want to finance because if I finance, I have to pay full coverage. And my insurance doubles or triples. You know what I mean? And if I have to double or triple my insurance, I'm not going to be able to make the payments. Oh no, this one's ripped. This one's ripped. So, okay, I need your feedback, guys. Should I do this as a giveaway? Do you think somebody would sew it as a giveaway and then, or if they have long hair? I can't sell this. No. So I want a Pathfinder. That's like the car that I want. This is more of like a party dress. I don't really see, I mean, you could wear it to work, I guess. I don't really see this as like a work dress because it's short. It's like when you spin, you better have shorts on. Oh no. And so I did it again today. I went to a dealer They said they had 3 cars, right? I get there. The car that I wanted was $5,000. I was like, oh, whatever. I'll pay that cash, right? I'm not bawling or anything, but, I did get some money from some things that have happened in my life, And so I'm like, okay, I can pay that, right? The bumper's falling off the car. I'm like, are you kidding me? So then I was like, I want to see the Pathfinder. They advertised it as $8,995. When I get there and I'm like, okay, I'll take the Pathfinder, they're like, oh, it's $14,000. I'm like, how do you go from $9,000 to 14? That's a $5,000. Oh, well, because we had to fix the water pump and, I got to make a profit. I'm like, why would you advertise it? Do you know what I mean? So just be careful if you're going to like a used car dealership, not like the ones where the cars are like $20,000. Those are usually good. But when the cars are like $15,000 and lower, these people, oh my God, with these people. Sin vergüenza. I feel like something's, oh, duh. I'm like, this goes here. So this is what it's like when you're eBay selling and you have to put this on the mannequin. So now I'm thinking like, should I even bother? Should I just wait? Because if I wait another month, but I have to take taxis everywhere, and this is my birthday month. My birthday's on June 24th. So if I have to wait like a whole nother month, I'm going to spend another $1,000 or $2,000 in taxis taking them everywhere. Yes, I could start taking the train now because my back's a little bit better, but it's still not what it needs to be or where it needs to be. So I don't want to push it and then be on the bus and train and then my back gives out again and then I'm stuck, and it's very difficult for me to get up and down the stairs or whatever. So that's where I'm at right now, and that's all I've been doing for the last few days is looking at cars, calling people. That lady, I bought a car for $2,500, and I got screwed. It was a little old lady. This is great for the 4th of July and Memorial Day and Labor Day. It's just like this little red, white, and blue dress. It has like the V. And the lady was like, oh, it was sitting under a tree. Her name is Fatima Thompson from New York, Ridgewood. She also lived in Jamaica. I'm blasting her out because you know how I do, right? And Fatima Thompson. Do not trust this woman or anybody related to her. Birds of a feather stick together, right? So she was like, oh, the car was sitting. Oh, look at that. It is asymmetrical. Oh, this is like a flamenco dress. This is a dancing dress. Like, come here, Poppy, the party's over here. And so she's like, oh, I was sitting under a tree for 2 years. It was my son's. He just bought a new vehicle and he was going to junk it. And I told him, let me sell it and we'll split the money because, why? Somebody could use it. The transmission, the moment I brought it to my mechanic, I bought it at 10 o'clock at night. I brought it to my mechanic and the moment he heard it, he was like, there's something wrong with the transmission, return it. I went back to the lady's place. I'm like, hey, just, for the inconvenience, keep $200. I just need a refund. Try to sell it to someone else or junk it. Thinking that she was going to do the honorable thing. This woman was like, well, you bought it. I don't have to give you the money back. Take me to court. Like, just a scam artist. This is why I'm shouting her out. And she was like, no, sorry. You should have known better. And it's funny because when she sent me the receipt on my phone, it was wrong. So I corrected her, but I didn't really look at it. I just saw the price. And then she wrote, you're dumb in the receipt, So everybody was like, sue her. Bring her to court and sue her because she deceived you deliberately. You have all this conversation going back and forth. She knew there was something wrong with the vehicle. She could have given you your money back, but then this fits beautifully. This fits like those 19, like a Marilyn Monroe kind of figure. I mean, it doesn't fit that figure, but, it fits like it did on her. You know what I mean? Like those Marilyn Monroe type dresses. This is very cool. This is very punk, too. You can wear this with, a denim jacket, a blazer, a leather jacket. You can wear it as is. You can wear this for an art show. I like this. It's kind of cute. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't want to register the car. I'm just, so you guys learn from my mistakes. But then I was like, I need a vehicle because I just need to get around. I'll just drive it locally. I'm not going to put any pressure on the vehicle. So I registered the car a week later, which was this Saturday. I'm like, oh, let me just put it in for inspection. you know, and I was going to just tell the guy, like, you know, just make it past the inspection, right? And he was like, you have to, he reset the codes and you have to like drive it. And I told him, I said, I don't think I could drive this car too long or too much. I think it's going to die on me. So he's like, no, just drive it an hour, you know, an hour back and forth total. So I did that. And as soon as I get back to like the main road, I stop at a red light and the car stops. It won't move. It won't go forward. It won't go backward. Nothing. I'm stuck. So I had a feeling this was going to happen. So I got AAA. Right? Last week. I was like, I'm going to need AAA with this car, right? I called AAA. They towed it to my house. That was one. I get like, what, four services a year? 4. And I also got it, and I put my sister on the plan because she's got the baby, so God forbid she gets stuck with the baby. I want to make sure she's taken care of, right? So now I'm like, okay, I got $2,500. I could junk this for $500, but I also paid for the registration, but I can always transfer the registration. So now I'm out $2,500. I have this lemon sitting in my driveway. I call my landlord. I'm like, yo, dude, please bear with me. I got a lemon. I had to take the plates off because I'm trying to buy a car and I'm going to transfer it, and I don't have the inspection sticker on it because there's no point in paying for the inspection I didn't pass, and I don't know if the car is going to work. I like this a lot for like dating. I don't know. I just think this is really cool, hanging out at like a casual restaurant with friends. This is also a cute little work dress too. And you can also do brunches and all kinds of stuff with this. And so now it's just sitting out there. Today I went to that dealership. I went to another one and I really liked the 2 cars that were there, but, because there's always a but, right? I really liked the 2 cars that were there, but the Pathfinder had a bunch of scratches on the inside and the outside, and it was making a noise in the engine. It had 136,000 miles. It was a 2015 Pathfinder. I want a Pathfinder. But everyone's like, you have to get a car under 100,000 miles because you want to make sure there's no issues. At around like 130, 140, it starts to get a little iffy, right? So I'm like, oh God, so many rules, so many things, you know? So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So I didn't get that one. And then there was this other one, the Chevy Equinox, 2015 Chevy Equinox. It was like fully loaded. It was really nice. But it had a check engine light. So I'm like, wait a minute, it's a check engine light. They're like, oh, that could be the catalytic converter or a sensor. And I just had an issue with mine. I had the what did I have? The Lexus RX 300. It's like a crossover. This one's really cute for work and like uppity occasions. Like it's pulled in here. So you see how it's like pulled in here and pulled in here? That's the way it is. I like these geometric dresses. To me, they're just very sophisticated work brunches, work meetings, work gatherings, also like professional occasions. It's very easy. You just slip it on. You put them on with some really cute black slingbacks, and you're good to go. You can wear your hair anyway and still look good. Put it in a bun, put it down, flip it, half up, half down. It's no matter what you do, it's gonna look good. I like this one. This is the kind of stuff that I would wear. Do you see that detailing right there? How like it ruches, it's 1 and then 2, and it like cinches in this way. I like that. I really, really like that. And I forgot what I was just talking about. This is one of my favorite ones. But this is kind of like, I don't know, I just love it. Isn't that pretty? It's like a watercolor dress. Any questions so far? Anybody? Nobody? Nobody? Wow. So there was a check engine light, and I was like, what is that? So they're like, oh, it's a sensor, we're fixing it. So I'm waiting all day, they fix the sensor, they let me take the test drive. It starts rattling while I'm driving it. I'm like, why would you let me test drive it? You had the car the whole afternoon. Why on earth would you let me test drive it if there's a rattling sound, right? So now I'm like, oh, that's just a strut, don't worry about it, leave a deposit. I'm like, hey, if I leave a deposit, do I get my money back? Because with the first dealership that I was going to get a Mitsubishi Outlander, 2015, it had 146,000 miles. Everyone's like, don't get it, that's a lot of miles. That was 11,000. But with the fees, it was like 15,000. It was going to be my first time getting like a really nice car for myself, and I was really excited to get it, but everybody was like, don't get it. So I didn't get it. They refunded me the $2,500 deposit. I was lucky. These people were like, no, we don't refund the deposit. I love this dress, man. See, this is my style. I like this. Man, I'm gonna send her a letter and be like, do you have this in a 1X? I'm gonna put this on the side because I really want that one. These are all small. This is a beach cover up for sure. It's gonna fit just the small. And then they're like, oh, you know, we'll give you back the, you know, the deposit in the form of a credit for you to buy a vehicle on our lot. So I was there all day for nothing, which is why that night I went out and I bought that lemon for $2,500. Because I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to buy a crappy car, drive it for about 2 years, and then I'll go out and actually put down like 15, 20K and get a nice car, right? Because remember, my dad just passed and I had lived off my savings to help him. So I didn't have a lot of money. He didn't really leave me much. You know, not anything really. And so I didn't work for a month because I was in a car accident. So that's why I'm really trying to sell these dresses, because I'm like, first of all, this is see-through, the whole thing. So this would be a cover-up for the beach. Or if you're one of those girls that wear like the bikini and the bras and you're like, rock it out, bum, to a concert kind of thing, you can get away with wearing this. And this would be for a small. I wouldn't suggest wearing this if you were medium or anything. And so now I was like, how am I going to make money? I'm not working. My back hurts. So then Leota sends me these dresses to help me out. And that's why I'm doing this. So I'm like, thank you, lady. But I got to figure out how to actually sell them, which is what I'm trying to do now. So this is a see-through blazer. I just want to show it to you. So you get the material. It's like a knit. It's really pretty, the material. A really pretty knit. And again, all of these are 2 for $30. And you can put this over anything. And it's just going to upscale, like sophisticate. Make it more sophisticated. So you can put this over like a tank top and a pair of shorts. You can put this over a dress. You can put this over anything. And it's just going to elevate the look of that item. Because it's a knit, you know what this reminds me of? And don't come at me. You know like how Prada has these knits? You have to see it in person. They have like these really nice knits. This reminds me of something like that. So this will just elevate any and everything. This is a really good piece. And so that's where I'm at right now. The guy that I was talking to, we haven't even spoken for like a week, so I'm guessing this is the beginning of the end. I do still like him very much, but it doesn't matter what I want because it takes two to make a thing go right. This is the green wicker boat neck dress, loose with a belt. There's nobody else I like. It took me 20 years to find him, so I don't think I'm gonna like anybody that I meet. I don't go by looks. I go by brain power. And the guys that I normally like usually date girls that are a size 2 or 4. They're looking for like the trophy wife, you know what I mean? So I don't really like a lot of the guys that I am presented with that like me. And that's 100% my fault. I know that. But I also know that I tried with my ex to date someone that I didn't really like. I just tried. And it ended up being my third book. So keep an eye out for that one. Because that one's a doozy. So yeah, no, I've learned that I have to trust my instincts, and it's not just the brain power. There's just something like I can just tell when I meet somebody if they're good for me or they're not, and I'm never wrong. If I like somebody and I date them, they're usually good for me. And if I don't like them, it's because I didn't know, but I knew. You know what I'm saying? That someone was or was not good for me. V-neck in the front. It looks like it's 2 layers, but it's not. It's actually a print. But it does look like it's a second layer of lace on top, but it's not. It's a print. And it has like a peplum kind of waist and then a straight pencil skirt. So let's see what it looks like on the mannequin. So we'll see what happens. I have an exercise machine behind you. I bought that machine that's all over like TikTok and everything, and it like vibrates and it breaks up the cellulite and stuff like that. So there's 2 of them. There's one that's like infrared. I have that one. It was supposed to be for your face, for the double chin, but you can actually use it on your body. So I started using that today with like the Elemis oil, the Elemis cellulite oil. And I use it on my inner thighs and on my arms, and apparently it heats up and it like melts the fat. Then you use the massage machine. I'll go grab it. I just got it. I'm not going to do a video on it. Look at this. This looks very like Italian event. You know, like the Italian families, you know what I'm saying? And they wear these dresses to all their events from like the 80s and stuff. Let me go grab that thing that I just bought. Very Italian. It reminds me of like those old school Italian families. So, this is the one I bought originally. This is the New Life Beauty, right? I love Elemis. And this, it turns like red. Well, it has to be plugged in, but it's not plugged in. And this just turns red around here, and it gets really hot. And then you put it everywhere. You just go like this. For like 10 minutes. It turns off after 10 minutes. So it's heating up the body to break up the cellulite. Right? And it's mostly for the face. And then it has like these pads on the inside that you can use as electrical stimulus pads. But I already have an electrical stimulus machine for my ankle and my back from when I got into the car accident. I bought it. And then I bought this one, which I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere. 30 bucks, 30 or 40 bucks on Amazon. And it was like one of those lightning deals. And basically, it just vibrates. And I had like a neck massager from like Brookstone, you know, like those neck massagers. And I figured it probably did the same thing. So I did use that for a little while, but then I was like, you know what, let me get this one. I'm going to try it. If I like it or I feel like it's the same, I'm going to give it to my mom because she's on Ozempic right now. And she's lost 15 pounds in a month. I refuse to do Ozempic because I feel like there's going to be more side effects that we don't know about. And I'd just rather limit my intake. I've lost 20 pounds just by limiting how much food I eat. And mind you, I've been stuck at home. So it's not like I'm really working out or anything. So I feel like when I can get back out there, this is nice. This looks kind of like I can't remember the name of the material. Can you see it? It's like a raised knit. It's really, really pretty. And it has pockets in the front. Like that. So I'll put this on the mannequin. And it has the tag, but this is the sample tag. And, so yeah, I'll just give it to my mom. So she's on that. My whole family's on Ozempic. I'm not taking it. My cousin, my aunt, I think my other cousin might start it. I just don't believe in altering my body with chemicals. You know what happened when my dad was sick? He was type 2 diabetic, right? And in order for him to go home, he couldn't put his insulin in because remember the right half of his body didn't work after the stroke. So he couldn't administer it. He could not administer it. The home health aide is not allowed to administer it. So we put him on Jardians and Trulicity. And that made him lose like 30 pounds in 1 month. Literally, 30 pounds in 1 month. And my dad was already skinny. So now he went from like 140 to like 110. And it took us a while to get him to go up to like 120. And so I saw what it does to you. And it's like, I don't know. You don't know what it's doing to like your pancreas. You don't know what it's doing to like your liver, you know? And some of these things, they say you shouldn't take it if you have pancreas issues. And he had pancreas issues. And they still assigned it to him. You know what I mean? So we don't know what was going on because remember, he couldn't talk at the end. You know, because of the stroke, he couldn't speak. So we don't know. Like I told you last week that I realized for the first time he had back pain. Because I had back pain and I was, you know, holding on to everything, trying to pull my body out of the bed. And I realized that that's what he was doing. And I thought it was just atrophy from being in bed all day. Now I realize it's back pain. He was at a rehab facility. They could have done a lot of stuff for back pain. This is cute. Is this another? Oh, I love these. This is a short romper. I love these things. Rompers, but shorts. Oh, I love them. I can't really show them to you on the mannequin because there's no holes for the legs, but this is super cute. So I feel like all this is coming together to teach me something. I don't know what I'm supposed to learn from all this. This is for people who like the geometric patterns. It's just a very simple flowy dress, nothing too wild or crazy. But that's what's been going on in my life on the behind the scenes section. I fixed all my dad's affairs. So I emailed everybody that needed to be emailed, the certificates that they need to close whatever accounts needed to be closed, etc., etc. Then I've been dealing with this car issue. It's just like a very simple, like, I call this like a house dress. Like, you just put it on, it's easy. You just get up and go. Could wear this to go hang out with friends, meet up with people. And she has jumpers. I can't sell these 2 for $30, but if you really like those rompers with the long legs, this one is a short sleeve one. And it's a romper, and it has like this kind of legs. They're long. It almost a little bell-bottomish, to be quite frank, with this one. And then there's this one. These have to be $30 because they're just so much more expensive normally. This is a thicker material. Like the other one, a little bit thicker. And it's long sleeve. This one seems more of like a straight wide leg though. Like, you know, like wide but straight. No bell bottoms. Just like that loose comfort fit. I love me an animal print. Don't even get me started. This is a sleeveless one. Is it sleeveless? Oh, no, short sleeve. So it looks like this. It has like a V-neck and then the open keyhole in the back. And the sleeves that go like that. It's elastic on the waist. This would fit a medium too. And then again, the leg that's just open and wide. Then there's this romper. And again, the rompers are all $30. I can't give discounts on these. I'm not allowed. But the dresses and everything else I could do 2 for $30. Such a pretty pattern. And again, this would also, I think, fit a medium as well. And these have belts. I just have to get them. They're behind me. And then this one is one of my favorite ones too, because I like these wild 1960s. The chills got my spills up my back, you know? And, oh no, this is a dress. I could put this on the mannequin. I'll do that. I thought it was a romper. And then there's this one, which is a little bit more sophisticated. Is this a dress? No, it's a romper. This is definitely a small. Is this? It looks like an extra small. Yeah, extra small. I was going to say it looks like an extra small. And it has this like geometric, beautiful pattern. So if you're into those pant rompers. Oh, and then this one is super sexy. It's too sexy, I think, because it's sleeveless. So it looks like that. Right, the sleeveless one. But then there's slits. So it has the leg. This is a leg, but then it's slit, and it's a high slit too. So like it goes like from your waist to the slit, it's only this long. Maybe 6 to 8 inches. And then the slit starts and it goes all down the bottom on both legs. So when you walk, you're going to see your legs, your hams come out looking all fierce. So that one is a size, I don't know. I can't find the tag on this one. It's probably a small. That one doesn't have a tag. I don't see it. Again, these are all samples. They were all on just mannequins or in the showroom for people to look at so that they could buy it for their store, outlet, chain, wherever it is that she sells her stuff. I love these dresses. This is the kind of stuff that I wear. Clearly. I love maxi. Any questions, anybody? Let me turn on the... And then I guess we'll go into a Q&A in a minute. There we go. You got me hooked on Elemis. Elemis is amazing. I love Elemis. It's so good for your skin. Like, there's so many things that are not good for you. This is a maxi dress. This goes all the way down. If you're petite, this is going to be too long for you. You're going to need it to get it hemmed. If you're a tall, skinny girl, this is going to be perfect for you. If you're a petite girl that wears very high heels and you're like, oh, I don't like my heels to show, this is also going to be good for you. Very, very long. Very long. And I know a lot of people like that, you know. And then, so I got those things to lose weight. I got the machine. And I'm limiting what I eat. I'm trying to eat things that have a lot of prana. Like apparently like live energy. This is a small polka dot dress with like a cowl neck. You're going to see it in a minute. And since I'm limiting, when you eat only one meal a day, it really makes you think about what you're going to eat. Because you're like, I can only eat one meal a day. The last thing you're thinking about eating is McDonald's. Because you're like, if I can only eat one meal a day, I want to make sure I'm getting my protein in. I got vegetables. I got, you know. Don't get me wrong. I had Burger King yesterday. You know, I had 2 meals yesterday. I don't like just stick to it 24/7. I just cheat. Today I had a halal meal from the halal truck. Because that's what I wanted. But I made sure they put a lot of salad in instead of the rice. Because I needed to get my veggies in because you need food with energy to fuel your body. Okay, this fits beautifully. See the cowl neck? That is pretty. Look at that fit. Again, this is like one of those Marilyn Monroe fit dresses where like it just clings to your body in just the right places. My gosh, that's gorgeous. I love it. And it goes to like lower mid calf, I would say. It's beautiful. What else? I haven't really gotten into any of the samples that I've been purchasing because I'm still trying to get through the Christian Dior stuff that I bought. I love this dress. This reminds me of like a Chanel kind of pattern, but it's not. Like, you know, like that tweed. This also has a tag on it. This is what it would look like on the body. I believe this one comes with a jacket. Not really going to do much though. Oh, it isn't going lower. Okay. I love all these like 1950s looking dresses. But it also is very like Chanel-ish. So if you have a Chanel pin, which you all know you can get Chanel pins by watching my videos and looking in the description box. You could put that on a dress like this. So pretty. And there's a slit on the front, right here. Very subtle slit. So if this is your style and you're like, oh my God, 2 for $30 today, or this week, you know, just get back to me. Any 2 dresses that you're seeing, 2 for $30, except for the long leg rompers. The short rompers are also 2 for $30, but not the long ones. Those are $30 because I'm not allowed to lower the price. There's not many of them, as you can see. There's far more dresses, tops and bottoms. And it's only for my subscribers, so just let me know what you want. We'll talk. I'll put it in the description box once something sells. Okay. This is just another red dress, very simple. Fit and flare. Size small. And you can tell on the mannequin if it stretches a lot that it would fit a medium. But unfortunately, I don't have any larger size stuff because all her samples are smaller 1X. And there weren't really a lot of 1Xs. I think there's only 2 items that were 1X that I've come across. Now, I also have, this is, everything I'm showing you right now is in 1 bin. I have 4 bins. And that's not even 1. This is like half a bin, to be quite honest. What I showed you last week plus this week is half of a bin. Half. And I have 4 bins. So it's a lot of stuff, you guys. I really need to get rid of this stuff. It'll fit like that. This one I think is a little bit more of like an elegant dress. It could be casual, but I do feel like this, you could wear this to a little bit more of an upscale event. All right, so now I'm gonna sit down and just talk to you guys because I feel like it's been forever. Forever? It's like an hour. And then, so there's still all of these dresses that fell that I have to show you guys. And then that will equal one bin, just to give you an idea. Yeah. Hola, preciosas, ¿cómo están? How are you, my angels? Is it still on? This is 760 Favorite by Christian Dior. And I have no makeup on, just I had eyeliner on, but can you see it? That's it. Yeah, this is just me sweating because I'm hot. I'm gonna go get a glass of water. If you guys want any questions, you wanna ask me anything? Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? I'm gonna go get some water. Think about it. If you have any questions, great. If not, let's cut it off. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you, my cutie patooties with the little booties. I hope you guys saw some things that you like and maybe some things you're interested in. Please let me know. I accept Zelle, Cash, PayPal. If you want me to put it on eBay, I'll put both items for $30. You could buy it on eBay if that's easier for you. And then you just pay the like calculated shipping. Just tell me what you want, what you really, really want. And if there's a few items, I'll put them in a lot and then I'll send you the link, but you have to buy it right away. We have to communicate this because if somebody else sees it, they might buy it, you know? Okay, let me just, oh, that works. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink. I did laundry and 2 things fell. I didn't realize it. Hold on, let me put this in my bedroom. Okay. I know, mamacita, some more time. We'll feed you in a little bit. So what's up? What's up, my people? ¿Qué pasa, mi gente? Today we're drinking Diet Coke. Not a sponsor. What's up? What's your cat's name? Come here. So when she was little, everyone was like, come here, come here. So she thought that was her name. And she will not respond to anything else. My mom tried to call her Camilla. Everyone's tried Pickles, all kind. Come here. So her name is Come here. Come here, mama. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? She's going to run away. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. She'll be by. Come on, mama. You gotta get used to the camera. She's a tuxedo cat. So when she was, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 weeks old, I was looking for a pet because I needed love in my life. In 2017, it was like July 2017. And I saw, and I didn't want a cat, but I didn't want my landlord to know I had a pet. So I was like, oh, a cat's easy. You know, they feed, you know, like you leave some food out, they'll feed themselves and then they poop inside so you don't have to worry about walking them. They don't make any noise. They won't even notice. But then I've been here for so long and they're like, she's not married, she doesn't have kids, just let her have the cat. You know, they're thinking like it's an emotional support animal. I'm like, whatever. And so she was like 3 weeks old and I saw a picture of her and I was like, oh, she was the tiniest little thing with these big eyes. They were blue and then they turned that color. I don't know how that happened, but they were like big. And then I went to go pick her up in Corona and the guy was like, I found her behind some Chinese food place near Walmart. And I don't even know where that is because we don't have a Walmart near us. And he's like, and then when I went to get her, she meowed and then her siblings came out. So he's like, I brought them to the NAACP. Is that right? Or is that like a rights? What is the cat thing? What is that called? I think it's is it? Anyway, he dropped them off, but he kept her because she was the one that called out to them. So he looked at her as like the leader, the follower, the strong one, you know, the one they respected and loved. But then he traveled a lot. So he kept her for like 2 weeks. And then he gave her to me with like a bunch of like cat food. And I brought her to the cat store. And I was like, hey, he's like, you know, I've just been giving her like, you know, she ran out some fancy feast or whatever. And they're like, she's supposed to be on formula. Like, she's not supposed to be eating solid foods right now. So they gave me formula to give her, which was just like the milk mix. And I gave her that. And then they're like, you know, wait like a month and then give her fancy feast and stuff like that. And I was like, oh. And so that's what I did. And I've had her ever since. 5 years later. She's my ride or die. Come here, Mama. Come here. Ay. Say hi. Mira. Mira la gente. Say hi, everybody. No? Say hi. I love her so much. And she'll stay here for a bit. Oh, I got lipstick all over her. So, yeah, and then when that happens, my roommates are like, she's bleeding! And I'm like, no. I just got lipstick all over her. Yeah, and she'll let me hold her like that for like 15, 20 minutes. And people are like, she didn't scratch you? And I'm like, does your cat scratch you? My cat would never scratch me. Never. She does it by mistake, like if I pick her up and she'll like hold on like for her dear life, and then she'll scratch my back. But it's not intentional. It's because she's scared. But in my face, to my butt, like I have her trained like a Dominican child. I'm like, and she's just like, okay. Even when I cut her nails or I bathe her, she just sits there. She's like, I mean, we fought though when she was younger, you know, like it was just going back and forth, and I'd be like, stop it, you know? So I trained her, but I only had to say stop it like 5 times, and then she stopped. Do you know what I'm saying? So now whenever I cut her nails, I hold her and she knows I'm cutting her nails, and she just cowers like this, like, and then as soon as I'm done, I put the clips on her nails, like the little pad thingies, and then she just gets quiet. And then when I'm done, I look at her, I kiss her on the forehead, and she gets up and runs because she knows it's done. Same thing when I shower her. I hold her by the back of the neck, or sometimes I hold her like this, you know, to stand her up while she's showering. She knows that, like, if it's warm water, she doesn't freak out. If it's cold or hot, she freaks out. But if it's warm, she's kind of like, oh, this is nice, you know? and then and then I use Dr. Bronner's soap all over her. And then I rinse it off. And then I have a towel, and she knows that when I wrap her in the towel, she's done. So then she just sits there like a baby, you know, and I wipe everything down, and then I let her go, and then she runs off, and that's it. I bathe her once a month. I used to bathe her once every 2 weeks. I love her. Questions? Anybody? Bueller? Oh, and for her kitty litter, this is just an idea. I don't know if you guys want to do this. So when my aunt was with us, when people are old in my family and they're going to pass, they come to stay with us because we're like the loving family that takes care of everybody, right? So my aunt came to stay with us at the end of her days, and she had all of these pee-pee pads. Like I have like 15 boxes of 4 packs each of huge pee-pee pads in my house. She didn't need them, but they just kept sending them and sending them and sending them. And so I use them for my cat. So what I do is I go to the Dollar Tree, I buy like 15 liners, the plastic ones, the big ones, and then I'll take like 15 to 30 pee-pee pads, and I stack them on top of each other. And then I put the litter on top of it, and I put it in the litter box. And then every 2, maybe 3 days, I'll pull out the pee-pee pad, throw it out, scoop, and then throw that out, and it never smells like cat urine. Like you walk in my house and all you smell is Bath and Body Works flower bombs. Like nobody even knows I have a cat until you see her because of that, because the pee-pee pad absorbs the urine, so you don't smell that weird. Like, you know, when you walk into some people's houses, you're like, oh, you have a cat? And they're like, how did you know? I'm like, okay, you know? So I don't have that problem, but a lot of people don't like that because they're like, oh, you're wasting all this stuff. I'm like, we would have just thrown those things out. It's not like I'm going out and buying them. I'm just using what I have, and then when that's over, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I literally have 15 boxes left, and it's been like 3 years. No, 2018 she passed. It's been 5 years, and I still have 15 boxes left. You can just imagine how many boxes there were there. So that's what I do for my cat, and the 15 pads lasts about a month and a half. That's why, because it, you know, like you don't really use much. So I'll go through like 1 pack every 6 months. That's a lot. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why, and there's 4 packs in a box. So that box is going to last me like 15 years. Those 15 boxes are going to last me like 15, almost 30 years. Like, it's going to be a long time. On my hair? Oh, when? That's it. I wash my hair with Wen and I put Wen in it. I have all these other products and I've tried them. Do you know what I did the other day? So it was Sunday and I took off and I was wearing these sandals and they were cute because they covered up my toes. Sorry. But when I took the sandals off, my toes were dry AF and I was like, oh, this is so embarrassing. So I took olive oil from the kitchen and I put it on my feet. And when I tell you, if you have dry feet and nothing works, try olive oil. So now I want to try olive oil on my hair because I think every part of our body is alive and it's just starving. And then we feed it chemicals that are in all of these products that's literally just killing your body and killing your skin, causing it to dry out and freak out. So now I'm going to start putting olive oil in my hair and see how that works. I also, sometimes when I don't want to wash my hair, I use aloe. So I have an aloe plant. You buy one aloe plant, you let it grow, and then it makes other aloe plants. They're called puppies, and then they kind of separate, and you can put them in their own. Hi, Mama, she did love you too. And they, oh, she's so cute. And they, oh, don't bite me. She's hungry. Hold on. And then they create other plants that you can plant and give those away. I thought she was being cute. No, she was like being all cute and rubbing up against me, and then she bit me, and I was like, okay, she's hungry. So just fed her because I'm not really trying to fight with her today. And so you cut the aloe plant, and when you first cut it, it seeps out this yellow liquid that's not good for us. It's not poisonous, but it's not good for us. It's irritating to the human, not the normal human. And then, so you can wash it off, or you can wipe it off after you cut the aloe plant. And then you kind of mix it with like a hand blender, and then it creates like a gel, and you just put it in your hair, like regular gel. And then that will also hold your hair, but it also softens and moisturizes your hair. It takes out all the impurities. So it washes your hair without having to rinse it out. So that's another way to wash your hair. If your hair is like super oily or greasy, you can just put like fresh aloe in it. You could even buy the aloe vera gel and just put it in there. And that'll dry out your hair, but it'll also cause like a nice gel hold. A lot of people are really into the flaxseed oil, like flaxseed, where you take the flaxseed, like a tablespoon of flaxseed in some water, you boil it, and then it gets all gelatinous. And then you take the flaxseed seeds out, and then you have this gelatinous kind of liquid left over, and then you put that in your hair. That's a natural way to put gel and like style your hair. But I just use Wen by Chaz Dean. Anything that doesn't have menthol, because I've learned that I'm not allergic to menthol, but it makes my hair fall out. And it makes my stomach hurt. So if I eat mint, I could have mint tea from Morocco. I could eat wintergreen mints and gum. But if I have spearmint, peppermint, any of that stuff, it gives me stomach ache. I don't like it. Same thing with my hair. I put it on my hair, and my hair falls out in handfuls. So I try to stay away from the mint-based Wen products. But all I do is I wash my hair with Wen. I detangle it. And let me show you the other thing that I'm using right now. And that made my hair fall out less, which is weird. It's a QVC thing. It's the guy who used to make Ojon, O-J-O-N, and then he sold the company, and then he had to wait, and then when Ojon closed down, he was able to start another company again. Let me show you the product. And I use that to wash my hair sometimes, or like to put it in as like a deep conditioner before I wash my hair. And literally, like if I wash my hair, let me show you. Give me a second. Oh, I'm not putting that on my laptop. That would be stupid. Put that here. I was like, last thing I need is for that to fall on my laptop. So this is one, and I like the seasonal ones. This one it's really nice. This is a spring honey lilac. All the floral ones tend not to have mint in them, so I really like them. So these 16-ounce bottles, if I know I'm going away for a week or 2 weeks, I bring this. This will last me a week or 2 weeks. Probably use 2 ounces every 3 days or something like that. This is 16 ounces, so it'll last about 2 weeks, more or less. And I also use it as a styling cream. So after I wash it out, I just take some Wen, put it in my hand, and I just style it. And then sometimes if I put too much, it gets crunchy, and if I don't, it just looks like this. And this is what it looks like. I did my hair like 10 hours ago, maybe 10 to 12 hours ago, and it looks like this now. And then I put my hair up in a pineapple, Or you can put it up in 2 pineapples if you have short hair. And then I wake up in the morning and I just spritz it with water. And Wen. So I put Wen in it and then I mix it with the water. And then I just spray it. Or I just spray it with water and then I put the Wen in my hair. It depends. And then this is the other product. This is, what is the name of the company? This isn't the name of the company. This is the name of the product. It's called Wild Frangipani. Or Frangipangi. But that's not the name of the company. What is the name of the company? Anyway, it's on QVC. This is one of the smells. It smells really good. The Frangipangi. Manoi. And Elemis also has a Manoi cream, which I love. Frangipani Manoi also. Elemis makes a cream. And they make an oil. I have both of them. And basically what this does... What is the name of the company? Okay. Oh, Tweaked. The company's called Tweaked. TWEAK''D. Tweaked. And it's on QVC. And he's the guy that created Ojan. And when I use this, so when I wash my hair out, like this much hair will come out. A lot. It's a lot. Like a lot more than should. But when I wash it with this, like this much hair comes out. This little bitty hair, this much. When I don't, this much hair comes out. And it's like a ball, like that big and thick. So I lose a lot of hair. And it scares me, but then I'm like, you know what, Mayra? You only wash your hair once a week. You lose about 100 hairs a day. So maybe like 700-800. But I could tell that it's shorter. Like it's shorter on the inside and back here. So I feel like my hair is literally breaking and falling, so I have to be careful with it. I'm going to go back to straightening it whenever I can. Because when I straighten it, it doesn't get damaged. It's only when I wash it and then I have to brush it and then it starts to break. So, but this has been saving my hair. Tweaked. This guy, I don't know what he put in here. And apparently it's all like food for your hair, live ingredients. So that's why I like it. I like Wen because it styled my hair and it let my hair grow this long. My hair never grew past here. Never. For years. So when I was like 13, it was like this long and then it never, but now since I've been using Wen, it got long again, like this long. So I'm trying to get it to go down to here, which it hasn't been since I was like 6 or 7. So we'll see if with these 2 products, I can do it. You can do it. But I tried the Dove curls, bold curls. It's nice, but I have a problem with chemicals. Like I have all these products, the Sublimage, the Dior, and even in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know if I want to put that in my face because of all the chemicals. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, but they're so expensive. And it's like, I don't care. I think my hair is alive. I don't trim my hair. I should. I used to when I went to the salon, but I stopped going. I have 2 sets of extensions. I have one for when my hair is straight, and it's only straight. So when my hair, and then I have another one that you can straighten it, but it gets curly like my hair. So when I put it on, it just looks like my hair, but longer. So I'm going to start wearing those in the summer. The only thing is that they're a little bit darker. I should go grab them. Let me go grab them and show you guys. They're a little bit darker than my hair because my hair used to be a little bit darker. As I get older, it's lighter because of the grays. People think they're highlights, but they're gray. Hello, mamacita. It's okay, mommy. I'm leaving. Don't worry. You got the bathroom to yourself. Go back. So I keep it in this Ipsy bag. Rebecca Minkoff Ipsy. And it's these extensions. And so there was a place down the block from my salon where they would make extensions. It's 3 of them. So I put 3 rows in. And I used to sew them in, but then it felt like my hair was like literally, it felt like my hair was falling out. You know what I mean? But it's because when you sew it in, it holds onto the hair. That hair falls out. Then you take it out and you don't really lose as much hair as you think you're losing. You're just freaking out. Kind of like when you wear fake eyelashes. It pulls out your eyelashes and then you're like, oh my God, I have no eyelashes. But it's the same amount of eyelashes you had before, which were none, which is why you got the eyelashes in the first place. Right? So this is, I should wet it to show you. But basically this is the color. And this is what my hair used to be like, this color. But you see how it's different now? It's just, anyway, so it's 3 rows. And this, last time I wore it, I guess my hair is straight. So now I have to put these in while I'm in the shower. And then I clip them in. And I brush it out with this in my hair. So I will clip them in first, wash my hair. Well, first I wash my hair. Then I clip them in. Then I wet my hair with this on it. And then I brush it so it all blends in together. And then it looks like my hair but longer. And these are generally curly, but this one specifically, I guess I had it straightened last time. And then I have another set, same exact hair, where you see you can straighten it, but then you can also leave it curly. And that is for sewing. So I didn't put the clips on it. I put the clips on myself. I bought the clips and then I just sewed it into the hair. But that's what I'm gonna start doing. So you're gonna see me with videos where my hair looks longer, but it's curly, and it's because I want to make it look longer. That's just what I'm doing. ¿Qué más? Anything else? No? We're done today? I think we're done today. All right. I guess me and my friend here, we'll go take some pictures now to put these items on eBay. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for being part of the Give Me the Look family. Thank you all for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. We've had just a small number of people fall off, but most people that subscribed have stayed subscribed. So thank you so much. It means the world to me that you guys like my content and you watch my channel and you stayed subscribed. Remember, the goal is to get to 1,000 so we can get monetized so that I can get some money back to ship the giveaways, because that comes out of pocket. And then when we get to like 1.5 to like 2 million, I'm trying my best to try to make, connections, I guess, between now and then with a Mercedes dealership to see if they will gift us a Mercedes S550 to gift to you guys as a giveaway. I know Hope Scope at 3 million, she gave away a $10,000 Chanel bag. And she made so much money selling all her stuff. And she also gave away a lot of stuff, but she makes a lot of money on her Poshmark store and all this other stuff, all the boxes and crates that she bought. And then she sold all that stuff. And I'm like, she makes a lot of money on all these different things. And so I commend her because she does a lot of giveaways too. You know what I mean? She gave away what is it? Almost $80,000 worth of stuff for pennies. Just gave it away. Just okay, because it's a write-off and, so I commend her for a lot of it. But I want to give away a Mercedes S550. That's my goal right there. I don't know. That's what I want. But it has low profile tires, and then you have low profile tire problems, which are problems. I almost bought a car, which I regret not getting. It was $3,300. It had everything I wanted. Well, it didn't have a backup camera, but it was push to start. It was easy. I trusted the guy. He told me everything about the car. I had the whole Carfax history. It was awesome, but it had low profile tires. And to change it would have cost me another $1,000 to change the rims and change the tires. And he's like, it's not worth it. And I'm like, you can't have low profile tires in New York because you're just going to get flats every day, and it's going to cost more money changing the tire than it is to just change all 4. I was like, I would have exchanged them. You know how many people want low profile tire rims? These are practically new. So I would have just exchanged them for some beat up rims. I don't need fancy rims. I don't need all the rims I'm not one of those people, you guys. Yes, I like nice things. I like expensive things. But when it comes to my car, because I went to school for accounting, and I don't need a fancy car. Not now in this phase of my life, because yes, I have nice things and I have expensive things, but I don't have that money. So I don't want people to think oh, she's got all this money. I don't have money like that. When I have money like that, then I will get the Mercedes S550 because I'll be living in a better neighborhood that has nicer streets. But right now I'm in Queens and I can't have low profile tires on any vehicle. So, that stuff doesn't matter to me. It really just doesn't. I just need a car to take me to where I gotta go. I need to date someone that has a nice car so then we can go in his car to all the nice fancy places. But it's not important for me to have a very fancy car right now. But after all the stuff I just went through, I want a freaking nice car now. Now I want a nice car because I deserve it for all the mental anxiety and the anguish and the back and forth and the deceit and this and that. I was like, you know what? I want a Mercedes now. I want a Volvo. I want my Pathfinder first. I've always wanted a Pathfinder and a Lincoln Navigator, and then I'll go for the fancy car. Then I'll get my Volvo or something nice, But I want to get that out of my system because I wanted a Pathfinder for 20 years since I was in high school. So I want to get it out of my system, even if I only drive it for a year or two. You know what I mean? You know, like when you want something so bad that you're like, I still want it. I still want it. It's been 20 years and I want it. And so I'm going to get it. And I was driving one today at the dealership, but it made a noise after 20 miles an hour. It was like a cat. And I was like, what is that? And they told me that it was like the water pump or the power steering pump, and that they just ordered it. And then when I saw the invoice, because the car was originally $9,000, and then they were trying to sell it to me for $14,000. I'm like, why? And they showed me, oh, we paid $2,000 for the water pump and this and that. So we got to make a profit for all the things that we fixed on it. And I was like, then why did you list it for $9,000? Like, and so that was one of the deciding factors of me not buying a car there, because once you lie to me, once you deceive me, and it's a big deceit, like little white lies, okay, whatever, everybody's human. But a big deceit, I will be cordial for the rest of our lives together, but I just won't trust you. That's why when I do my reviews, I'll come back and I'm like, wait a minute, I liked it, or I didn't like it, or you know what I mean? Because I think honestly, like, I give you my initial reaction, and then I'll come back and I'll follow up, because I want you to know the truth, because I don't want to ever deceive anybody. That is my biggest pet. You see my face, right? You see my tone change. That is the thing that angers me the most, is when somebody intentionally deceives you. I don't know, it drives me crazy. That's why I'm single, because most women put up with a guy cheating once, maybe. And they're like, oh, my mom's like, it's just part of life. You just, you know, you get over it, you get through it, and you move on. And I'm like, can't do it. I can't do it. I'm like, all right, it was great. It was fun. Awesome. Bye. Like, I can't. Because I just feel like once you deceive me, you're going to always deceive me because you think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not naive. I just trust. I treat you the way I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. That's just how I feel about things. Yeah. Right? I just can't. Like, why would you do that to another human being? On purpose, of all things, you know? I don't know. It bothers me a lot. So, at least this guy was honest, you know? Like, I like his authenticity, his honesty. Like, he was just straight up. He's like, I think we should just be friends because you're looking for a relationship and I'm not. And I was like, I was okay with being lovers. Like, I haven't met anybody I liked in 20 years. You know what 20 years is? But he was married and he was in an 8-year relationship for 20 years. So he doesn't know what it's like to be single. So he doesn't know what it's like to not have anybody touch you, kiss you, feel you for a long time, you know? So I was okay with just dating him and it being just physical, enjoying each other's company. Oh, shoot. I did not know you were home. I'm so sorry. My roommate's home. I had no idea. This is embarrassing. Well, now you know everything about me and what's going on in my life.
Sounds good.
And
Oh
my God, that was so embarrassing. I thought he was gone. So, anyways, fuck. So now I am yeah, so he was honest about everything, like from the beginning to the end to the middle, you know what I mean? And I appreciate that, so I can respect him as a person. I can't say that about most people. Most people lie to like cover themselves or to keep you around a little bit longer, or but I've been lucky. I'm one of those people that, like, people always say, I don't know if this happens to you guys, maybe it's a line where they're like, you deserve better than me. Like, I can't give you what you want, or you deserve more than I can offer you. And like, I don't want to see you not be happy. Do you know what I'm saying? So I get a lot of that, but I know now I think it's a line. But like back in the day, like I saw it and then I was like, but wait a minute, it doesn't make sense to me, because whoever you're with after me, you're giving less to, or you're just okay with it because they're as fucked up as you are. So you're like, oh, she's as fucked up as I am. I don't feel bad. But then for me, they put me on a pedestal and they're like, no, you deserve so much better than what I can give you and offer you. And they were right, though. I mean, I believe them because I dated down. You know what I mean? Like, you date here or you date up, or you could date down. I dated down thinking like, together we can build something and we'll make a legacy. And then you'll love me even more because we did it together. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I built it with this girl and she was awesome. And how could I ever hurt her because she was with, they don't think like that. No, they don't. No, they, and then if they have money, because I grew up with a lot of very wealthy people, like they all have businesses, they're like multimillionaires, they got boats, everything. They are into the kinkiest, craziest, polygamist, orgy infested, crazy stuff that I'm like, I don't care how much money you have, I'm still a good girl. You know, I'm not vanilla, but I'm not into any of that. Do you know? No. And I don't judge it because I have a lot of friends and clients and stuff that are into that. Cool, juice by you. I took like a whole course where they gave us like they exposed us to all of these things so we could be tolerant of it, and I am. But it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you want to be with some of these guys, you got it. That 50 Shades of Grey, that's real, guys. That's real. I don't know how many times I got invited to a party and I show up and everybody's like wearing masks and they're like doing, and I was like, I gotta go. Like, thank you for inviting me and even looking at me that way, but I gotta go. You know, this is not my crowd or my scene. So that's the other thing. You know, everyone's like, why are you single? I'm like, because the ones that have the life that I want things that are gonna corrupt my soul and my spirit. And then the guys that are okay with not corrupting my soul and my spirit can't afford me or do the nice things I want to do. And like they can't travel the way I want to travel. Or and I told them, I was like, well then don't. While you're working, I'll travel. But that hurts them to see me living a life that they can't live. And I get that. You know what I mean? But I'm not living that fancy. I just, you know, instead of me buying a beer at a bar, I save my money and I travel. Or I'll buy the Louis Vuitton secondhand or the Chanel secondhand. But I'm not asking them to go to Chanel and buy me a $5,000 or $10,000 bag. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm buying secondhand. You know, so like I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, TMI, right? This is all gonna come back and bite me in the ass. I know it is. Somebody's gonna. Like, I need to stop talking. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna see if maybe I could cut the end off of this because that was TMI, too personal. But oh my god, I cannot believe my roommate saw this. That was a lot of information. He's gone now, so I could talk about this other stuff. That's why I was like, let me talk about it real quick. But oh, this poor kid. He's I don't even know how old he is. He's like 23 or 26 or whatever. He like rents the room. No, nobody ever sees him. They're like, do we have another roommate? I'm like, yeah, he works nights. Nobody sees him. You forget he even exists until he comes out, and you're like, shit. I did not know you were here. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, darn it. Anyways, yeah. So until next Wednesday, do you guys want me to keep doing these things? Hold on. I can't see the chat. I have to have my laptop on. Let me know. Do you guys want me to keep doing this stuff? Do you want me to keep coming on Wednesdays live in a different Leota dress everywhere? Or should I just make videos of all the dresses, post them, let you guys decide what you want, put them on eBay as well, and just kind of see what happens. If you know anybody who needs inventory for their business and they're willing to buy these in bulk, let me know. If you guys are doing like a bachelorette party or like something like that, like everybody just wants to get dresses and everybody's on a budget, let me know. I can't donate them because she gave them to me to sell. So I do some giveaways like that one that was like a little ripped on the corner, like on the shoulder. And I was like, oh, I can't sell that, you know? So I'll give that away. Or like if it doesn't have a tag, sometimes I put those to the side and I give them away. She knows I'm going to do that. I told her. So I just ask everyone to go to Leota New York on Instagram, Leota New York, and be like, hey, thanks for giving Mayra the dresses. You know, we love your brand or whatever, just so she knows, like, thumbs up and she feels good about, like, you know, the fact. And I told her I'm going to be giving some of this stuff away to my followers and subscribers. So TikTok. So this phone is jacked up, right? And I have the same exact phone. YG, sorry. Giant child syndrome. $45 on DHgate, $20 on DHgate, right? Same exact phone. So this phone was the replacement for this phone. And I just never sent this back. I was like, oh, whatever, just charge me the $150. I need a second phone anyway for the camera because I was doing the documentary. So now I had this phone, and the Samsung. So I have 3 phones. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate this phone. And I'm just going to keep this as like a iPod and for TikToks. So I'm going to wipe everything off of this phone. Because in case you guys didn't know, with TikTok, they can spy on everything. They can spy on your internet, your Wi-Fi. They can go through your contact. They go through everything on your phone. Everything. So I'm going to wipe this one and just use it for TikTok and never connect to my Wi-Fi. I was only going to connect to Wi-Fi to upload the videos if I go to like a Starbucks or an airport or a public place. And then whenever I need to access a public Wi-Fi, I'll use this phone to get to the internet. And then this will be like my telephone for phone calls and mail and all of that, if that makes any sense. But this is the one that I would use if I ever need to access a public Wi-Fi for whatever reason. And they're saying now, just for you guys to know if you're on TikTok, that they can take your likeness and create an artificial intelligence version of you and then have it say and do whatever it wants. Because when you sign on to TikTok, you give it permission to do that. So there are videos of people who never made those videos, but it looks just like them. Because when you give TikTok your permission, you give them permission to all of it. So just be aware of that. So that's why I'm hesitant to go on TikTok or to even put it on my phone. Because whenever I put it on my phone, it goes haywire. Apps start opening and closing and things. And I was like, delete, and then it stops. Do you know what I mean? So just be aware, if you are one of these people that have TikTok on your phone, they can spy on you, listen to you, do all of that stuff. They have the permission. And you have to, like, even if you click certain things to not give her permission, it still has like an underlying permission. So just be careful with that. Hey Jana, how you doing, honey bun? Well, I mean, I post videos almost every day, so you might not have seen me, but I'll be here. I'm here. How you doing, honey bunny? How you been? Tell me everything. Tell us everything. I'm okay. Yeah, the car accident, it killed me. I literally couldn't walk. Like, I couldn't get out of my bed for 3 weeks. Like, I was wearing adult diapers because I couldn't make it out of my bed fast enough because it hurt so much. I literally couldn't twist my body and get out of bed. Like, I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to be paralyzed. I really thought I was going to be paralyzed from the waist down. I was so scared. And then I told you last week I had that conversation with God and, like, the devil. And I was like, if this is a test, I'm going to pass this. Because no, like, this is crazy. And then all of a sudden I woke up the next day and I was better. It still hurts to get up and sit down. And sometimes I do feel a little ting back here. But I haven't had my back like, bang, you know? Or like, I can get in and out of bed easily. You know what I mean? Before I couldn't. Before I was literally on my back and I couldn't even twist to the side. It hurt. My whole body was like, psh, electricity like that. Like, zzz. Anytime I tried to move, it was crazy. It's like being tasered all day long. It was bad. And then, oh no, what is this? So I'm better now. I'm better. For now. I'm hoping that it stays this way because it's the summer and I want to dance and I want to climb, like rock scramble, and my ankle's real messed up though because of the way that I had to get out of bed and because of the way I had to walk to compensate for the back pain. Now this right ankle is permanently swollen. It hasn't gone down, the swelling. Every time I go in for physical therapy, they're like, your ankle's swollen. I'm like, I know. I'm going to go see an ankle doctor tomorrow. And then another one, I was supposed to see it on the 16th, but now I have to change it because I got a job on the 16th. It's going to be the first job I do in forever. In like a month and a half. And they're going to fit me for orthotics to push because my ankle's rolling this way now. I don't know why, but it's rolling that way. So they have to put orthotics to pick it up to keep it this way. And then the other doctor, they did the MRI and they saw that there was something wrong. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's written down there, like tears and this and that. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not getting ankle surgery for sure. I'd rather wear just like, honestly, I'd rather wear a cast or like a heart, you know, than to have surgery. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on, girl. You missed it all. No, I'm kidding. I mean, there's also the last week live. I talk about some stuff. But it's been 1 hour and 39 minutes. I think this is way too long. Thank you, honey bunny. Besitos. Mwah. Does anybody else have a question, or are we going to wrap this up and say goodnight? I think it's getting late. It's 9:54. Y'all got to go to work. I don't got to go to work. I ain't working for another 2 weeks. But y'all do. I'm just healing right now. And I'm writing. I'm redoing my first book to make it a little bit better. That one I'm just gonna self-publish. I paid someone $1,500 and she screwed me over. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know what is going on with the universe, but I'm hoping that it comes back tenfold. And then the second book I'm writing is a workbook that I'm gonna be doing like a prototype that I'm gonna show you guys later on. The third book is the one about my ex. The fourth book is another one that has to do with the first one. So it's like a follow-up of the first one. And then the fifth one is another true story about some people that I met that were like questionable. Like I actually wrote a letter to the Department of Justice and I was like, you should investigate these people because I think they're not good people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see it when you read the book. But yeah. So there's that. and then I think I'm done, and then I'll maybe like create a cartoon. That's my life's goal. And just see where the universe takes me. I am getting the electric notary, so virtual notary. If anybody needs a notary, I think I could pretty much notarize anything as long as I'm in New York. So I will be offering that service. I do have the virtual styling services if you want me to go through your closet with you, or you want me to do like virtual organizing, where you show me your space and I'm like, okay, put this here, put that there, order these things, and I'll send you like a list of the things that you should buy to make your space more attractive if that's what you want, or just more functional if you're looking just for that aspect of it. And that's $30 an hour on my website, Give Me The Look, under services, givemethelook.com, and then you go to services and you'll see the virtual styling and the virtual organization. And then I have in-person prices that you can book me over there if you'd like as well. And then I have like the tri-state prices, which are 6-hour minimum, because if I'm driving to Connecticut, Pennsylvania, or Jersey, that's a long commute for me. So it's a 6-hour minimum. So it has to be a big project. But that's it. That is it. Until next time. Please come up with questions if you guys want. I will be here again next Wednesday. I'm going to try it one more Wednesday. And if there's still no sales, I'm going to give up and just have a garage sale outside. I don't know. All right, everybody. Bye. Oh, I got to click it off here.